everyone, this is Lady B from NYC here at the Diva Lounge for OneWrestling.com, and next to me is my new little co-star. She's a new member of the family. This is our little Chihuahua, Cinderella. Of course, my daughter named her, not us, so the name stuck. But for all of you out there, you can just call her Ella. So, let's get down to business, shall we? We have here Team Ziggler versus Team Foley. Why is it Team Ziggler, not Team Punk? We will get to that soon. But who are on Team Ziggler? Let's see. There is, of course, Dolph Ziggler, the leader, of course. I guess he finally made it to captain. Not cheerleader, of course. But let's see. We have Ziggler, the Rhodes Scholars, which, of course, Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow, Wade Barrett, Alberto Del Rio. This is an interesting pick. And I have to say, I will not be surprised if there's going to be some form of cheating trying to happen there. And all I can say is, Ziggler, leave your mom at home. Oh, sorry, I meant girlfriend. She shrieks. Not a fair aspect to have in a match like this, because you guys need your concentration. Because who do you have facing you? You have Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, The Miz, and Team Hell No. Self-explanatory. Every one of those guys champions in their own right. Two former, of course, and let's face it, Team Ziggler, with no cheating involved, you guys have no chance. Now let's see, who do we have next? We have the three-man band, Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre, and Jinder Mahal, versus Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel. Now, the fact that it is a handicap match is enough said. The three involved, I'm not surprised that they want to up the odds in their favor a bit. That's just the way they are. Just like an acrobat doesn't work without a net, that's just the way they are. But it's actually nice to see Tyson Kidd actually be out there, as well as Justin Gabriel. It's been a while, but you know what? The fact that they're getting some time on the pay-per-view, it's a real one-up. So I wish you guys all the luck in the world. And let's see here. The Divas Championship, we have champion Eve versus Caitlyn. Now, Caitlyn, she has been, I have to say, a breath of fresh air. And I like her technique in the ring. I think that she has a very bright future, just as long as, you know, her career doesn't wind up focusing more on less talent and more TNA. Not the other company, but the other TNA. You guys get what I mean. But I, for one, am actually looking forward to seeing what happens on the ring with her and Eve. So this could be a very good competition with the Divas. So keep that in mind, everyone. And let's see, we have the United States Championship match on the line. Here we have the champion Antonio Cesaro versus R-Truth. Sorry, Cesaro. My mistake. Can someone answer me something? Why is it that for the last couple of times the United States Championship has been held on a superstar, it's held by someone who does not appear to be from the United States? That's something that I think a lot of people will probably have on their mind, but they don't have the means to say it. But it mind boggles me, really. But whoever wins it, wins it. That's all it's not up to me. It's up to creative and WWE, and Lord knows we can rely on them. But I hope R-Truth really does kick the ever-living crap out out of Antonio. I'm sorry, but you deserve it. Archer, just make sure that little Jimmy's waiting outside the ring. No outside interference, because you don't want that ruining your chances. Now, the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Big Show versus Sheamus. I have to say it was a big shock to me when Big Show won the championship in the first place. Kudos, kudos. Although, I have to say, I think that title deserves to be around Sheamus. He's come a long way, and he has definitely proven himself to be champion. He's proven himself worthy to be a champion, worthy to be called a champion, and he knows what it means to be champion. He understands the responsibilities when it comes down to being a champion. He understands what, again, he understands what holding that title means. He has respect for it. Not to say that Big Show doesn't have respect for it, but I don't think causing temper tantrums is really something that a champion should be doing. I mean, and I'm talking about past offenses here. So this match is going to be one to look at as well. So I'd suggest you don't go anywhere. Don't get up from your seat, because you may miss something. A brogue kick or a punch. You never know, because it could take just one to knock the other opponent down, and then there you go. Championships could change hands, or it could stay where it is. So you might not want to move, because both these guys, they prefer to end matches quickly. Although Sheamus, he does have the ability to have patience and have a match draw out. So keep that in mind. And last but not least, we have the triple threat for the World Wrestling Entertainment Championship title. CM Punk, John Cena, Ryback. We all know this is going to be saved for last. But you also have to keep in mind, is a certain ex-referee going to once again screw Ryback out of a championship? Yes, I'm talking about Brad Maddox, who I have to say, your explanation, all I heard was wah, wah, wah. But I give you props, because it takes guts for someone to want a match with a very upset man because you cost him the chance to win the title at the previous pay-per-view. So, I give you credit, you got guts. But guts are not the only thing you need in order to succeed in this business, young man. So, you want to gain respect back? Stay out of this one. But if you wind up appearing, then one might have to wonder if CM Punk really does have a hand in this. That's something to think about. CM Punk, I've noticed he's become, well, a punk. There's no other way to describe it. He's turned into a punk. But you know what? This has been a long time coming. I actually expected something like this to happen for a pay-per-view. Because you have three guys, two of which, well, John Cena, I honestly don't think he wants to go after the title so much as CM Punk. Same thing with Ryback. Ryback, I think he just wants to kick ass. I mean, if he wins the title, that's just an extra plus. But CM Punk, you have to remember, these two, they really want to hurt you. So, you're all alone out there, aside from Paul Heyman, who, I honestly have to say, if his lips could pucker up anymore, he can suck a bowling ball through a vacuum cleaner hose. I'm sorry, Heyman, I respect everything that you have done in the wrestling business, but this, I think, is a low. But you go where the talent is. That's who you are. So we're just gonna have to see. Is this going to be a match where everything is truly square down the middle? Or are we going to see some outside interference? And if there is outside interference, does Punk have a hand in that? Or was it really just Brad Maddox acting on his own? So I guess the only way to find out is to tune in. So that's it. This is Lady B from NYC here at the Diva Lounge for OneWrestling.com. And don't forget to check out my call-in show Mondays, 12:30 to 1:30 on VOCNation.com. That's right, Lady B is now part of the VOC Nation. So, yay for me. Don't forget to tune in. And that's pretty much it. I'll catch you all later.